Hi there, YouTube friends. In today's video, I am giving you a final tour of the office, and this is the final video in the Decorate With Me office series. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally have a space that is functional and inspiring and a true reflection of my personality. There are touches of sparkle everywhere from floor to ceiling. I have some fun tips to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, YouTube friends, and welcome to the finally completed office. I'm going to give you guys a tour today, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the art of mixing high and low end pieces. I really only started mixing highs and lows in the last couple of years, and it's a lot of fun. You'd be amazed at what a little paint and creativity can do. And if you've been following this series from the beginning, then you know I found this stunning half moon desk on Craigslist for $99. So this room turned out to be really probably my favorite room in the house now. It's a true reflection of me and my personality, and I'm already feeling inspired to get in here and get some work done. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Here's a look at the office before I got started. It's a small room with a small window, and I had nowhere to store anything, so it was very disorganized. In the first video in this series, I shared the desk that was the inspiration for the room. I found this gorgeous half moon desk on Craigslist for $99. I also shared with you that I wanted to make sure I didn't neglect the ceiling in this room, and so I did a stencil project using the same glaze that I used to restore the desk. So from top to bottom, there's a little bit of shine all over the room. I also lightened up the paint in the room to make it feel a little bit bigger. So when I think of the art of mixing high and low end pieces in home decor, it's usually because the budget is a tricky thing. A lot of people don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to spend in one room. So my tip is to start with a statement piece. And your statement piece is really going to be the focal point of the room. So in some rooms, it could be a piece of furniture. In this instance, I chose to make the chandelier the statement piece. And then with tip number 2, when you're mixing highs and lows, not everything has to be expensive or a big investment. I shopped our home and decided to repurpose my children's play area console that I was getting ready to get rid of in a garage sale. We've had it over 10 years, and there was plenty of storage space that I could use to put away my camera equipment and printer and paper. The only problem is that it was the wrong color. So here I decided to just paint it just like I did with the table. So this is where it kind of becomes an art, in my opinion, because now the budget that I had allocated on furniture, I was able to reallocate for my wall decor and my room accessories to kind of elevate the look of the room and make the furniture appear to be more luxurious. And here I'm adding the same glaze that you saw me use on the half moon desk. I also used it on my ceiling, and now I'm using it on this piece. And so it gives a pearlized finish all over the room. So the can of glaze itself was probably what most people would consider to be expensive. I think I paid $40 for it, but I used it all over the room, and there was still some left over. Here's another quick look at what my office looked like before. And here is the after. Let's start by talking about this chandelier. I teamed up with Corbett Lighting for a project over on Instagram to share some of my favorite lighting pieces. This piece is appropriately called The Flirt, and she does just that in the room. It's offered in 2 different sizes, the 5 light size that you see here and an 8 light size as well. The crystal accents and nickel jewelry chain that falls from the top all the way down to the bottom gives it a really romantic and decadent style that I just fell in love with. But when I truly felt like this light was created specifically for me was when I saw the amethyst rock detail. Amethyst is my birthstone and purple is my favorite color. I'll have a link to the light for you over on the blog at themellionairehouse.com. And a third tip when we think of the art of mixing high and low end pieces is about texture. Mixing various finishes and materials and metals can often give the room a more expensive look. So by mixing in wood pieces with metal pieces, with woven pieces, with a shag rug, it creates a really beautiful layered look and everything doesn't appear to be so matchy-matchy. I found this lovely etagere in at-home stores and it was perfect for storing my shoes and for more file space. While I was shopping for accessories for the office, I saw these lovely shears with this beautiful gold beading on it in JCPenney, but they were a little too expensive, so I left them. Would you believe I walked into Home Goods the next day and found them there for half the price? In fact, it was less than half the price because there were 4 panels included in the package instead of 2. So it really helps to keep your eyes open when you're on the hunt because you never know when you're going to stumble upon something awesome. I added more texture to the room with these beautiful hand-painted, very sparkly pieces of canvas wall art. And let's talk about the chair. I found this chair a few years ago when I was actually styling my oldest daughter's room and I just wasn't ready to bite the bullet. But I wanted something that was very feminine and elegant and small, not to overpower the room. It's a small room and I didn't want too much furniture, so this was the perfect addition. One of the reasons I fell in love with the Half Moon desk is because all of the space that it provided, so I don't want it cluttered with lots of things on it. So it's styled with a small tray just to keep my pens and shades and trinkets in. I have been eyeing this French Bulldog trinket box for years and I finally went ahead and picked it up. I have a habit of taking my jewelry off wherever I am when I start to get tired, so this trinket box allows me to store it in one place and remember where it is the next day. This lovely ivory rug had just the right amount of sparkle. I found it in at-home stores and they have several different sizes to choose from. So by adding a statement piece, using some budget-friendly furniture options, and lots of texture, I created a space that looks and feels very romantic and feminine and luxurious. So I hope you got some great ideas, and I sincerely hope this video left you feeling inspired. Until next time, I'm wishing you all love and peace.
At the Millionaire House.